Good afternoon, dear partners and tutor. Today I'm going to talk about smart apps. My name is Suli Tejada Reales, and this is English Conversation. I'm going to talk about a really important topic in these days because we are on pandemic, and the pandemic made us to use the internet, to use the cell phone, tablets, smartwatch, smart TV, and computers. So if you don't know what are smart apps, I'm going to tell you. Are programs created to be run on the operating system of a smartphone, tablets, or smartwatches. In these times, everybody have a smartphone, everybody has a tablet, a smartwatch, a smart TV, or computer. The smart apps have many fields. For example, creative. If you are a teacher, it's very important for you to use apps or creative apps to design different material for your students. For example, if you want to teach them English, you can use many apps that help you to teach them in a funny way, in a different way, and it's not going to be boring for them to use to learn English. It's the same if you have to do some works. For example, do some documents, write a letter, or send an email is very important for your work. In the educational field, teachers now, in these days, have to use, for example, Google Drive to save your documents. Entertainment apps, we can find YouTube, TikTok, Messenger, Snapchat, and other apps that can make you feel good when you don't have nothing to do, when you are alone. For example, with the coronavirus, is very important for you. And for communication, we have some apps like Messenger, Snapchat, Google Talk, Telegram, Skype, and there are another apps like for your health, to do workout, to run, and to feel you that makes you feel better. This is a picture about the principal apps that you know. We have different kinds of apps. For example, native apps. Before this, I want to explain you that the apps are designed by different systems. For example, every cell phone, every tablet or computer have different systems, and it's very important that you know what system have your smartphone or your tablet, your device, to know what kind of app you can download of the, for example, Play Store, App Store, or Window Market, something like that. For example, in the Apple phones, we have iOS system. For smartphones like Xiaomi, Huawei, Samsung, we have an Android. And for Nokia phones and Windows phones, we have a Windows system. This is very important that you know the difference between those or between this system. For an app to be available on all operating systems, an app must be created for each operating system. So let's continue with the web apps. This type of application run through a browser, for example, Safari, Google Chrome, Opera, Firefox. Therefore, you can access any web application regardless of the operating system you use. You only need to access your favorite browser through a URL. But why we have to use these apps? We have to use these apps to research or to search information on the web. For example, if you want to know something about a specific topic, you can search on the web through this app, and it's going to you're going to have very good results on what you are looking for. Hybrid apps. This type of applications or apps is a combination of the previous two. Then we can say that they are applications developed with a JavaScript, for example, HTML programming language. And we have an unusual apps. For example, there is people that need apps for the health, for their dogs, their cat. They need app, for example, to save their money. For women, there are special apps. For example, if you want to know your menstrual cycle, for example, is an unusual app, but it's very useful in these days. So the weather, the health, to take notes is very important. That's unusual apps are very useful for us. There are also unusual apps like to find dog walkers and even apps to save on electricity bills. These apps have made mobile devices increasingly indispensable, which is why millions of applications are downloaded daily from App Store. In conclusion, I want to say that these kind of apps make your life easier. And if you want to make extra money, this is a good business for you guys. So let's start to create our own apps. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Zuli. Well, guys, questions for Zuli on how to start the business. Okay, go ahead, Pilar.
What have been the most unusual app you have downloaded? I'm sorry.
Okay, the most unusual app that I have downloaded is the menstrual cycle apps, because sometimes I forget when it comes and when
it goes.
it goes, and it's very useful. But it's something unusual because some years ago, women didn't use that.
Mm-hmm. It's really useful.
Yes.
My wife uses all the time. She likes it of memory. Well, Very good, Sully. Any other questions? Michael, do you have questions? Catherine, do you have questions for Sully?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead, Michael.
For example, I don't know. What type of that apps could be dangerous for us in the future?
Facebook.
Why?
Because Facebook is a real, I don't know, people.
Okay. Why?
People don't know how to use doesn't know how to use Facebook sometimes. For example, they talk bad about other people, they hurt other people with their words, and that could be really dangerous for our future because many uh, teenagers and many adults, they have died for that reason. So can be dangerous.
Not too risky. Okay, very good, Sully. Nice. Catherine, what were you?
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Sully,
Yes,
you
Catherine.
know that TikTok payment for use this app?
Yes, but I don't have time to make TikToks.
Really? I know the notice 1 week ago.
But so that means that TikTok is paying for making videos?
Yes, for TikTok Lite. You download the app and you view your videos and they pay for that. Yes,
Maybe I'll
teacher.
check that. I can
Really?
do that.
Yes, we can do that before we finish the semester.
In order to save for the next one. Okay, thank you very much, Sully. Well, it was a really interesting presentation about software. Um, it was a really good introduction of the topic. I know that you know about the topic because you were speaking with a lot of confidence about it. I think that the only situation that we have to improve a little bit is the possessives. Yeah, so in terms of grammar, be careful when using mine, your, their, because you were speaking about certain topics and you use the expression your when you should have used their. Yes, so be careful with the use of the possessives. And I think that sometimes it's because we are speaking too fast or we are trying to speak fast, so we don't pay attention to the situation. Yes. Remember that fluency is not speaking fast. It's not too fast and not too slow. Fluency means that you can speak, you can take some time to think, you can stop, drink a little bit of water, and then you continue. Yes? But really good, guys. It was an excellent presentation.